Guys, how you doing? My name's Si. Welcome to Dev Report 15, another Arma Reforger sort of tells you about future update, past updates, how the recent updates going, etc. Just had the 4x4 kilometer map Ireland, so that is a new co-op experience. Has anyone had a chance to play that yet? How is it? Please put in the comments. I want to know. I'm going to be jumping on myself real soon, but let's go. So we've got another Dev Report to go through, guys. So attention, Dev Report. We're today going to discuss the recent 0.9.7 milestone ground support. So that was the update just gone. That's the only update video I haven't done for this game so far. Just wasn't available at the time. It's a bit too late now. So we're just going to go through the Dev Report, and I might learn some stuff as well. So we got a little bit to go through today. Yeah, quite a lot of stuff. We'll go through it fast so you can't see just yet. No spoilers. So here we go. There's even a whole YouTube video, so I'll copy that link. I'll put it in the description if you want to go watch the update on that. So apart from that, let's go. Intelligence. Our first milestone update, ground support, was released last week for players to experience and experiment with the main features of this update, or our new terrain. So a whole new terrain, a new map, Ireland. Sounds pretty cool. And a cooperative game mode, which is pretty cool. So it's something else to do that's not just the same game mode they've had on since the beginning. And there was scenarios and things to do on there, but it was quite limited. So it's going to be really good to see how this cooperative game mode works. Combat Ops made the notable scenario framework, scenario designers, of course. This update game packed with hundreds of critical fixes, stability optimizations, and other exciting improvements for players and community modders. This is a big thing. If we can get the community modders to be, they're going to be slapping out some co-op stuff, man. There's going to be high value targets, assassination missions. You know, you can do anything with this, man, and it's really good that they've done it so you can invite your friends and just co-op it, which is cool. You have to tell me on Xbox, is this available and working? Are you allowed? Can you invite your friends? Can you do that? Let us know in the comments. Ireland is our new island and probably the most prominent addition. It spans a modest area of 16 kilometers squared with another diverse and picturesque Arma world ready for exploration and combat operations. The island features a rural landscape with 2 scenic villages. So it puts there the island, it's ready for exploration and combat operations. So it's ready for the modders to create missions on there for all us a lot to play, which is pretty cool. Windswept military area in which heaths and pine groves surround the vast military airfield with plenty of unique structures, a control tower, hardened aircraft shelters, and underground bunkers. Ireland features its own game master and conflict scenarios. The conflict game mode has been adapted to the island's smaller scale, resulting in more intense player versus player battles without compromising the importance of logistics and communication for victory. So it's not as big as the original, but it's more compact, so we can get more players in there and you more chance of bumping into people without missing out the PvP there. So if you're into your PvP, that's pretty sweet. You can go in there. The second most significant feature we introduced is Combat Ops, the first iteration of our new dynamically cooperative game mode. So cooperation has become a valuable staple experience of Arma games, and we're excited to finally bring it to an open world scenario in which up to 6 players, you have 6 people on these missions, man, team up to fulfill 3 objectives randomly scattered across the island and exfiltrate. So get in with up to 6 people, you and 5 of your mates. Objectives everywhere. Get in, do them, get out, go to battle. Yeah, sick. Vehicles, weapons, whatever you want in there. Although the challenge calls for team collaboration, scenario is naturally playable by single player. Hell yeah. So, you know, you might have a jump on there and see if I can solo that thing. So check out some additional highlighted features in the update article. Again, this video I'll put down there for you. You can have a look. So it didn't take long after our release, we noticed some of you liked the Combat Ops scenario so much that it led to having servers with 64 people. Hey! We mentioned the scenario is designed for up to 6 players, but you incredibly turned it into 26 players. What the hell? In this case, it might be difficult to get all the players into the exfil. We took no... You can't even come out of half the people there. We might provide an option to make it easier. We might. I hope you do. However, we do have to plan the following. Enhance the number of tasks, each high value target, like I said. More tasks in areas, make the scenario player and other factions. Place the scenario on Everon as well, the OG map. Friendly markers on the deploy map to know where to spawn. Mission flow based on dynamic conditions, achieve tasks. Limits on deploy tickets, fix the books. So there you go, a little screenshot for you. We know many people are missing the in-game Eden editor. It's a complex thing. We intend to fully focus on our Arma, on our way to Arma 4. Ooh, they have mentioned a lot of Arma 4, but this is practically a bridge to it, so we need to pay attention. Until it's finished, we are providing tools that might improve content creators' experience. As mentioned, as part of the 0.9.7 update, we released a scenario framework which could help you get the scenario creation in the workbench. Feel free to open the SF tutorial for Lent via the workbench. Important notes: framework is not meant to be a replacement for the future in-game editor. The majority of the combat ops game mode was done using this framework, but there is much more that can be done with it. It expects users already familiar with the world editor workbench. However, the simple scenarios can be done by just dragging and dropping the components into the world. It's that easy, man, to make your own missions. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Here's a little example for you. Just dropping in tents, points, bags, whatever. Looks kind of cool. I'm going to have to get on this map, man. I can't believe I haven't been on it yet. Finally, let's thank everyone who has continued to support Arma Reforger, a project which is extremely difficult to develop but crucial for all future Arma titles. It has come a long way since its launch. It got announced out of nowhere. It just dropped, and all of a sudden we had this new Arma game, and everyone was like, what the hell? It did pop off the start, and then it sort of died down, and now they're adding game modes, and we're on our way back up to full servers again. So hopefully they can sustain that. Keep the updates coming, man. Beginner development, scope of the ground support is smaller than anticipated on our roadmap. Many issues considering the project is early access period and our roadmap is public. We understand though that many players will be disappointed by the decision to not include certain features during a re-evaluation of the development process. Not even things are going to change. They've got a roadmap. The roadmap is like a goal to head towards, and sometimes they add more stuff, sometimes they add less stuff, and it's all because of the problems they encounter on the way, etc. So, I mean, they released us a new co-op mode on a new map, which is pretty big stuff considering the updates we've had before have literally all been fixes and things like that. We're only recently getting attachments, inspect your gun, a couple of new guns and things like that. So the ground support is one of them. So support features are first released and start delivering them in batches with upcoming major updates. This allows us to focus on more ensuring quality of features. So more updates are coming. Look at this, man. The infusion engine is beautiful. Right, we've got operations. Goals regarding content and features Arma Reforger remain unchanged. As mentioned above, our developer focus has turned to delivering small updates containing critical fixes, stable features, optimizations, a variety of improvements more frequently with a priority on quality and stability. Like I just said, they're more focused on all this stuff, which is fine. You may look forward to a steady flow of enhancements and occasional presence in the form of unique toys or gameplay features. The small scope of the particular updates will hopefully result in a much smoother experience. Priority 1, fix the critical issues. Second priority, fix and improve already existing features. Currently we do not have an updated estimate time when Arma Reforger will leave early access. So it's beyond our original 1 year estimation. So they wanted it to be in beta for a year. It's a bit longer than that. Around holiday time, things start to slow down a bit in development, but we're excited to show you some of our new features to start New Year strong. We'll continue to keep our date on progress. So they're going to get us some new features out there. Logistics, continue to produce tutorials, documented guides, blah, 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 and all that stuff. Learning audio, they do these little tips and stuff if you follow them on Twitter. In addition, we want to keep sharing our knowledge, Reforger tips on our platform. So Twitter, surprise the enemy, but don't go to Twitter. Come here, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll quite happily dish out the information for you every time. The one time in a year I missed one video was like 5 days ago when they dropped this ground thing. But now, because I haven't actually done a gameplay video in a while because the servers have been quite dead, I'm going to go experience this cult mission and get some actual episodes out for you, which is going to be sick. So Dev Report 15, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. How's it going? How are you enjoying the co-op stuff? Let me know. Let everyone else know. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I think the girls with their nails done now.